Hello viewers, welcome to our channel. Today, we're discussing a topic that has sparked a lot of debate recently. The Home Office had plans to increase the salary threshold for family visas to a whopping £38,700. But, there's been a change in course. And we are here with all the details, so make sure you watch till the end of the video, so that you do not miss out on these invaluable piece of information. And who knows, this might just be the information you need to make your move to the UK a success. For those new to the family, please drop your offering by liking, sharing and subscribing. Now let's get into it. The UK Home Office recently made headlines with its decision to reverse a proposed increase in the family visa salary threshold. Initially, the Home Office had planned to raise the threshold from £18,600 to £38,700, a move that sparked significant controversy and debate. However, in a surprising turn of events, the Home Office has now decided to row back on these plans, opting instead for a more gradual increase starting at £29,000. This decision has significant implications for immigrant families, the UK economy, and the broader discourse on immigration policy. In this video, we will delve into the background of this policy change, explore the reasons behind the reversal, and discuss the potential impacts of this decision. Background. The family visa salary threshold is a key component of the UK's immigration policy. It determines the minimum income a UK resident needs to earn to bring a family member from abroad to the UK. The current threshold is set at £18,600. Earlier this month, Home Secretary James Cleverly announced plans to more than double this threshold to £38,700, as part of a broader 5-point plan to reduce legal migration. This proposed increase was met with significant backlash, with critics arguing that it would prevent many British workers, including those in professional roles such as teachers and junior doctors, from bringing loved ones to live with them in the UK. The proposed increase was also criticized for potentially leaving immigrants and families already living in the UK and earning under the threshold in a state of uncertainty. Despite these criticisms, the Home Office initially stood by its proposal, arguing that it was necessary to reduce net migration and ensure that family life in the UK is not established at the taxpayer's expense. Policy change. The policy change regarding the UK Home Office's family visa salary threshold has been a significant development in the country's immigration policy. Initially, the Home Office had planned to raise the threshold from £18,600 to £38,700, but following significant backlash, the decision was reversed. Instead, the threshold will now be raised incrementally, starting at £29,000 in the spring of 2024. The decision to reverse the initial proposal was confirmed by Home Office Minister Lord Sharp of Epsom, in response to a written parliamentary question. The minister stated that the threshold would be increased in stages to give predictability. The first increase will be to £29,000, which is the 25th percentile of earnings, for jobs eligible for skilled worker visas. Subsequent increases will be to the 40th percentile of earnings, currently £34,500, and finally to the 50th percentile, currently £38,700. However, no specific dates for when the threshold would rise beyond £29,000 were given. This policy change has been described as a spectacular U-turn by the Home Office. The initial proposal to raise the threshold to £38,700 was met with significant criticism. Critics argued that it would prevent many British workers, including those in professional roles such as teachers and junior doctors, from bringing loved ones to live with them in the UK. The proposed increase was also criticized for potentially leaving immigrants and families already living in the UK and earning under the threshold in a state of uncertainty. The new £29,000 threshold is still above the average UK working salary and has the potential to impact many families. However, the Home Office has stated that the increase will be implemented in a stepped fashion to balance the need to reduce net migration with the potential impact on families. The Home Office has also confirmed that anyone who wants to renew a family visa will be able to do so without having to meet the new earnings threshold. The policy change has been met with mixed reactions. Some have welcomed the decision to lower the proposed increase, while others have criticized the lack of detail and suddenness of the policy change. The campaign group Reunite Families has described the initial threshold of £29,000 as a terrible compromise, arguing that it still discriminates against certain groups and interferes with the private lives of citizens. Impacts. The decision to reverse the proposed increase in the family visa salary threshold has significant implications. For immigrant families, this decision provides some relief, as it means that the threshold will not be raised as sharply or as quickly as initially proposed. However, the decision to raise the threshold incrementally still means that some families may face challenges in meeting the new requirements. Economically, the impacts of this policy change are complex. On one hand, the decision to raise the threshold incrementally could potentially reduce the number of family visas issued, which could in turn reduce net migration and alleviate some of the pressure on public services. On the other hand, the policy change could also potentially exacerbate wage inequality and limit the ability of UK residents to bring family members to the UK, which could have negative impacts on social integration and community cohesion. Socially, the policy change has sparked a significant amount of debate and controversy. Critics argue that the decision to raise the threshold, even incrementally, is unfair and discriminatory, as it effectively prices out many UK residents from bringing family members to the UK. However, supporters of the policy change argue that it is necessary to control immigration and ensure that family life in the UK is not established at the taxpayer's expense. In conclusion, the Home Office's decision to reverse its proposed increase in the family visa salary threshold represents a significant shift in UK immigration policy. While the decision provides some relief for immigrant families, it also raises important questions about the fairness and impact of the UK's immigration policies. As the UK continues to grapple with these issues, it will be important to monitor the impacts of this policy change and the broader discourse on immigration policy. Hold on a second, do you like the video? Do you have friends and family that can benefit from this information? Then please like, share and subscribe to support the family. Also drop a note on the comment sections on your preferred route. Shalom.